Distractions could be the enemy. The essay, A Daily Walk Just to Listen by Susan Cosio, highlights the importance of spending time alone and in silence. This essay stood out to me most because it called my attention to what I've been struggling with while adjusting to college. Susan Cosio says it best. I think my distraction is due to the variety of roles I play and my tendency to try to please others. Recently, I have realized my inability to say no and my defiance of being still before the Lord. It is so easy to get caught up in worldly things and set your mind on what others think about you, but that is not truth. Moreover, being still is harder than one would expect. I've discovered that truth because college makes it so easy to be distracted from my core priorities, including my faith. A Daily Walk Just to Listen internalizes the executive virtue of self-control. Executive virtues include the qualities of flourishing individuals and will affect your short and long-term future. As stated in our Gateway textbook, Sooner Citizen, self-control especially includes the ability to regulate the desires, and it includes the ability to direct one's thoughts and attention to one's goals. In order to flourish, I need to control my desires of human affirmation, focus on what truly matters, and be content with being alone with God. If I understand and apply the virtue of self-control, then other virtues will fall into place and be easier to live by. A Daily Walk Just to Listen made an impact on me by acting as my wake-up call. This past semester, I have been constantly worrying and stressing over the smallest things. For instance, laying down my present and future in full surrender, being fully present, and worrying about old and new friendships and relationships. I believe that complete surrender stems from the ability to be vulnerable, silent, and still. Past can be confusing and frustrating, but allowing that one-on-one time with God allows comfort in trusting that He will guide you if you just listen. I also believe it is a lot easier said than done. Henceforth, I am still in the learning process of what it actually looks like to give up the little things and just be still. My belief of self-control was tested when I realized how easily I was tempted or swayed. In the beginning of the semester, I went through a stage where I couldn't say no to any opportunity that came up. I was exhausted, worn out, and ultimately I spread myself too thin, instead of being able to experience the full depth of the present. I prioritized friendships, studying, and organizations more than I prioritized my walk with Christ. Reading this essay opened my eyes to how blinded I was. Applying the virtue of self-control can lead to growth and flourishing as a student at OU by changing your perspective and, moreover, your purpose. I believe that controlling your thoughts and actions will help you achieve your goals. Taking your thoughts and actions captive will ultimately trigger a domino effect. Others will see that there is something so beautiful and peaceful about being still, especially in college. Sooner Citizen mentions the idea of spheres of influence. Spheres of influence include the development of relationships within your community and realizing the power of impacting others. Self-control is a quality that is admired and rare. Furthermore, others will yearn for this virtue once they bear witness to the fruit that ripens from it. College is full of temptation and peer pressure, but those who master self-control will gain a better understanding of other executive virtues, including perseverance and honesty. These executive virtues will help develop your character and transform you into a well-rounded person that will benefit your community. I believe there is power in saying no and relying on your core values to lead your many paths, wherever they may go. Thank you.